This is a unique and a timely opportunity to bring together key stakeholders and policymakers in the subregions to emphasize the need for higher education institutions to be actively engaged in addressing all of the 17 SDGs, not just as a think tanks, but as solution builders and problem solvers. This conference is timely because it is a part of a very long continental and international reflection on the quest for a higher education system which is both of a good quality and relevant to Africa's present and future sustainable development needs. This conference is also an opportunity for implementing the recommendations of the 2009 World Conference on Higher Education in creating a higher education space in Africa for modernization of higher education and increase the focus on equal access, quality assurance of our programs and institutions, on the diversification, on delivery of higher education, and creating lifelong learning opportunities for contemporary students. The theme and the sub-themes of the Djibouti Conference call for an increasing role of higher education in delivering SDGs. Africa needs higher education systems that can produce a critical mass of graduates with 21st century competencies and skills and lead the transformation of all the key sectors of the economy to research and capacity development, agriculture, mining, energy, ICTs, infrastructure, transportation, and so on. To that effect, science, engineering, and technology should become more prominent in the program offered at the tertiary education institutions. UNESCO has developed relevant programs and instruments to support member states in the three sub-themes of the conference and has made Africa one of its key priorities. These programs and instruments are available to member states, and the East African region is already benefiting from them. For example, the UNESCO Convention on the Recognition of Studies, Certificates, Diplomas, Degrees, and other academic qualifications in higher education in Africa states was adopted in Addis Ababa in 2014. This convention replaces and builds on the 1981 Arusha Convention with the overall aim of strengthening and promoting interregional and international cooperation in the field of recognition of qualifications and mobility of students, teaching staff, and researchers in Africa, as well as establishing mechanisms for enhancing the capacity of higher education institutions and systems. This conference in Djibouti will be an opportunity to follow up on the signing of the Addis Convention and emphasizing the importance of its ratification by states in the subregions. I wish you a successful debate and useful outcomes.